So the very best bite that I had in all of 2024 was So without a doubt, there have been some incredible bites in 2024. So I thought I would do this little video. So we're gonna be going through a bunch of different categories, things like seafood, noodles, burgers, tacos, and I'm gonna tell you the very best ones that I ate in 2024. So if you follow any of my social media, you subscribe to me on YouTube, you know that I eat a lot, which means I eat some really good meals and also I eat some okay, mediocre meals. Now, a lot of the times that I eat more of the mediocre or things that I didn't like, they just don't end up in my videos. I like to only highlight the positive. But this video is going to be highlighting the very, very best. And at the very end of the video, I'm going to tell you the very best bite that I experienced this year. So stay tuned. So we are going to jump right into it and we are going to talk about the very best tacos that I ate this year. And those would go to none other than Rosario's Tacos in downtown San Jose. They are known for their award-winning surf and turf quesadilla, and they are fantastic. The first time that I experienced these tacos, they blew my mind. Now, lots of people do birria tacos, and I love birria tacos. I don't think I've ever had birria tacos that I hated. However, getting them perfect, it takes some art. So one of the things that I've noticed with birria tacos is people either focus on one of two things. They either focus on the taco or they focus on the consomme, that liquid, that delicious goop that you dip your taco in. And so some people make a really, really good taco and then their consomme is just okay. And then some people make an okay taco, but their consomme is really, really delicious and flavorful and it kind of covers up the okay taco. With Rosario's Surf and Turf Birria Tacos, everything is batting at a 10. It is so freaking good. So with the taco, you have that super tender beef that has been slow roasted for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever they do, and the beef is seasoned to perfection. But then he adds those jumbo shrimp that take the taco to another level. But then his consomme, that delicious soup, stew, liquid gold that you dip that taco in, that is also perfect. If you have not tried Rosario's Tacos, you have got to check them out. They're located in downtown San Jose. It's a pretty small shop, but that small shop packs a ton of flavor. They were also the winners from this last year's Silicon Valley Taco Throwdown. They took first place in the People's Choice Award, and they deserved it because they were some damn good tacos. Even when they were made outside of their setting, outside of the kitchen, they were phenomenal. They're also going to be a part of this next year's 2025 Silicon Valley Taco Throwdown. So be sure to look at the calendar, check them on social for when that event goes down. You don't want to miss it if you're a taco lover here in the Bay Area. Best bite in 2024 when it comes to tacos, Rosario's Tacos. Now on to seafood. The very best bite of seafood that I had in 2024. And I had some really good seafood all the way up to the North Sonoma coast, all the way down to Monterey, Carmel, even Pismo Beach. I had some really incredible seafood this year. The very best bite of seafood that I had was the Dive Oyster Bar in San Jose, California. Now, this was a place that I'd seen all over social media. I saw a few other influencers do posts about them, and finally I went in and tried it for myself, and oh my God. They're known for their fresh chowders, their fresh oysters. They do a bunch of different types of seafood boils, and when I went there, I pretty much tried at least 75% of the menu, and I was blown away by every single thing that I tried. I had my boy Chris with me that day, and both of us went away this place needs to be on more people's radar. Everything was really, really fresh. One of the first things that we tried there was an assortment of oysters. I think we tried 3 different types of oysters, and each one of them were fantastic. They were super fresh. Usually when you start off with oysters and you know that they're super fresh, really delicious, that's giving you high hopes that that place is going to come strong with their seafood, and they definitely did. One of the favorite things that we ate there was a mix of fries and tater tots and chowder. chowder tots, chowder fraughts, something like that. It was fantastic. Like, that's the kind of meal that when you haven't eaten for a while, or maybe you've had a few drinks and you're really starving, like that chowder fraughts, that hit the mark so freaking well. But everything that was delicious there. I think they have the best lobster roll in all of San Jose. Incredible place. If you have not checked it out, make sure you check out the Dive Oyster Bar in San Jose, California. So that was the best regular type of seafood that I had had this year. The best mariscos, or Mexican seafood, that I had in 2024 goes none other to a food truck, actually, and that is Mr. Shrimp. That's a food truck that's located in the north part of San Jose, and it is phenomenal. Now, at Mr. Shrimp, they've basically taken over an entire parking lot area. They've made it into this dining experience. He's got his food truck there, and the quality and the flavor of mariscos, Mexican seafood, that you're going to get at this food truck, I would dare say that you're not going to find it anywhere else in San Jose. And there's some really good freaking mariscos here in San Jose. Their seafood tower was a literal edible work of art. Think of a tower of ceviche, if you will. The flavors, the freshness on this thing was absolutely incredible. And it was huge. It was so much food. Absolutely a meal in itself. If you eat this entire thing, you are not going to be hungry afterwards. Well, my guess is you're not going to be hungry. I know there's some big backs out there that, like, you may prove me wrong, but trust me, it is so much food and it is absolutely delicious. They have a ton of other things on the menu as well. While we were there, we sampled probably 80% of their menu. They've got tons of different style oysters, and some oysters, like blood oysters, that like you're not going to find other places. They had some really rare seafood as well. We tried their tacos. They're known and they're famous for their shrimp tacos, which are delicious. I'm not discounting those by any means. However, their sampling of Mexican seafood is, in my mind, unbeat. So freaking good. Mr. Shrimps in San Jose, California, the best mariscos I had in 2024. Now let's talk about the best noodles in San Jose. San Jose is like totally up and coming, I think, for its noodles. There's a lot of really incredible places that are doing different types of garlic noodles. Obviously, there's really great ramen in this city. There's really great pho. That could be a category and video all on its own. The pho that you're going to find here in San Jose, it probably rivals some of the stuff that you're going to find in Vietnam, in Saigon. It's really, really incredible because of the amazing Vietnamese population that we have here in San Jose. However, the best noodles that I ate in 2024, that bite goes to Shrimpin' Ain't Easy. Now, Shrimpin' Ain't Easy, you've probably seen me post about them a lot or talk about them a lot because I'm a fan of everything that they do. The flavor combinations that Gian, the owner of Shrimpin' Ain't Easy, puts into these dishes, I think are completely unmatched throughout the Bay Area. The flavor combinations are fantastic at this food truck. Now, again, it's a food truck. He moves around all over the Bay Area. He mainly stays in the South Bay, but sometimes you'll see him up in the North Bay. You'll see him way, way down near Morgan Hill or Gilroy. He's all over the place. He started serving this year spicy shrimp garlic noodles. Oh my God. This bowl of noodles, I still think about these noodles probably on a weekly basis. Now it's at the point where whenever I try garlic noodles anywhere else, I compare them to his. And I still have not found better garlic noodles in all of the Bay Area than his spicy shrimp garlic noodles. One of the things that's kind of a bummer about these noodles is he doesn't have them all the time. There's only special days. He'll throw it up on social media that night he's going to be serving those. And so when you get it, it's like it's a rare, special thing. But if you can get a hold of these spicy shrimp garlic noodles, I promise you, they will change your life. Literally, I think about them all the time. All the time I'm wondering, what do I want to eat? What do I want to eat? I'm up in San Jose, and I look, what's Shrimpin' serving today? Where's he at? Does he have the garlic noodles? And more than not, he doesn't have them. But if you can get your hands on them, you will not be sorry. You will not be left hungry. They are so, so good. So we only have a few categories left of Best Bites in 2024. Before we get on to the last categories, I want to say make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. And if there's any places that I haven't named that you think need to be on the list, and maybe they need to be on next year's list as far as like best bites that I have throughout the year, please comment those down below and let me know. Now it's time for the best burger category. And I'm separating this into two categories: the best smash burger and then like the best old fashioned or classic hamburger. So as far as the best smash burger goes, if you follow my content at all, this probably comes as no surprise, but the best smash burger that I ate in 2024 goes to Smack Burgers. Now, they are a truck, and they're a truck that kind of goes all over the Bay Area, and every Saturday they're here in San Jose at Narrative Fermentations. This place is so freaking good, and I have not found a better burger in the Bay Area. Their burgers are so good that a buddy of mine, Mr. Zach Waldron, he and I actually drove down, all the way down to Los Angeles, because Smack Burgers opened their very first brick and mortar, and we wanted to be there on day one to experience what I was pretty sure would be the best new burger coming to LA. This isn't rehearsed at all, but Zach, why do you think that, what makes Smack Burgers so much better than all the other contenders out there when it comes to smash burgers?
I think there's something interesting about Smack Burger. Not only do they create just the traditional Smack Burger where they have the crispy patty, the delicious cheese, the onions, everything you come to expect in a Smack Burger, but they also do unique varieties that give you something a little bit different. They have the one that's like the Western Bacon Cheeseburger everyone grew up eating at Carl's Jr., where it has onion rings and bacon and barbecue sauce. And then they'll even have the jalapeno, which I know is your favorite burger, which is just amazing. Pepper jack cheese, jalapenos. They take a delicious recipe of the amazing Smack Burger that we all come to love and enjoy, and they elevate it with different ingredients. It's like when you go to In-N-Out and all you want them to do is add something new.
Yeah.
This is the one that takes it to the next level.
And, you know, even though it was like this 5-hour trip down to Los Angeles to try this burger, like, one, it didn't seem like a crazy long trip, but it was worth it because those burgers were so freaking good.
And the hospitality of the ownership is just incredible, right? As soon as we were there, we were greeted. They were happy to see us. And then ever since then, whenever we stop by Narrative Fermentation, we've always come to expect a delicious burger along with incredible hospitality.
And one of the things I'm really excited about is they're supposed to be opening a brick and mortar here in the Bay Area sometime in February or March. And they've already reached out to me about doing a video about when they open. And so I am so freaking excited about that, because that means that 7 days a week, if they're open 7 days a week, people will be able to get an incredible Smack Burger. For me, in my mind, the best burger bite in 2024 when it comes to smash burgers. Would you agree?
I would agree 100%. And do not forget the fries with the Smack sauce.
Oh.
Definitely a hidden secret right there. That's so delicious.
Waffle, crisp cut fries, fried in beef tallow. Like, they're the best. They're the absolute best French fries. Everything is next level when it comes to Smack Burgers. And so if you are looking for a tasty burger, again, this is most likely no surprise to people that follow me on social media, Smack Burgers, best bite in 2024 when it comes to smash burgers. So we just covered the best smash burger in 2024, but sometimes you don't want a smash burger. Sometimes you want that original, that old-fashioned, just char-broiled, delicious, good quality burger. And my pick for the best original or classic burger in 2024 would actually go to O. Henry's Donuts in Morgan Hill, California. I know that's super South Bay for a lot of people, and I know that I just said that the best burger came from a donut shop. But trust me, these people are doing something right. They have been making their burger the exact same way since 1985. The grill that they use to grill these hamburgers is the same grill that has been grilling these burgers since 1985. They don't even season the burgers anymore because the grill is so seasoned. The same way that as you use a cast iron skillet, it becomes seasoned and it becomes flavored, if you will. That same thing has happened to this grill that is, 40 plus years old, and it is, or right under 40 years old. It is fantastic. These burgers are phenomenal. I've had friends that have come down from Napa or way up in the North Bay, or friends that have come up from Los Angeles that have stopped at O. Henry's Burgers because they saw the video that I did on them, and they'll call me and say, bro, that was one of the best burgers I have ever had in my life. The same family that has been operating this little donut shop, they've been operating it the entire time. They're an incredible family, incredible small business. Part of me feels a little bit bad about putting their name out here because every time we talk about them on a video, like they blow up and they have lines out the doors. But I promise you, if you are looking for that good, classic, old-fashioned burger taste, O. Henry's Burgers, O. Henry's Donuts in Morgan Hill, California, best classic burger bite in 2024. All right, drum roll, please, because now we are talking about the very best bite. So the very best bite that I had in all of 2024 was right from here, the Shrimpin' Ain't Easy truck, and it was their chopped cheese sandwich. So how did your chopped cheese come about? How'd you start making it?
Yeah, right. So, I mean, it all really came down to like just trying to come up with something different. Like I was doing kind of the same thing for like a couple of years at that point. And I knew people just like sandwiches, to be honest. I'm doing tacos and quesadillas. And then I kind of heard about a chopped cheese from New York. I seen a couple people in the Bay Area doing it. And I just felt like I knew I could do it really good. And I tried it. And then I let it sleep. I slept on it for about 6 months. And then I brought it back and I never stopped from there. So it was really just trying to find something that was different and then putting my shrimp clip on it. And it worked out with my Buscow sauce. It just kind of all came together.
So what all goes into your chopped cheese?
Right, so traditionally it's 2 frozen burger patties. You hit it with a special seasoning that, the people know what chopped cheese are. They know the seasoning. Mix a bunch of cheese in there, mix that up, put it on a French roll with my bust down sauce, with like a chipotle mayo. It's more than that, but that's what I describe it as. Lettuce, tomato, man, cut that thing open, eat good.
This sandwich is everything. So first of all, a chopped cheese, it's kind of a version of like a Philly cheesesteak, but what you do is you get hamburger meat, you chop that up, you add your cheese, and that becomes the main protein of the burger. Now with them, they have their burger, they chop that up, but then they add their signature chorizo. And then they add their monster jumbo seasoned shrimp. This sandwich, there's nothing else like it. There is nothing else like it. It was the very first thing that I ever experienced at Shrimpin' Ain't Easy. And that was the moment where I was like, this food truck is doing things way above any other food truck that I've experienced in the Bay Area. This sandwich is a work of art. It is the food of the gods. And if you have not experienced one, I pity you. And so you need to change that. It's one of the staples of their menu. They serve it all the freaking time. Wherever they are, they almost always have their chopped cheese sandwich. You have got to check this thing out. Like I said, it is absolutely filled to the brim with meat, with that chopped hamburger, the chorizo, the cheese, the shrimp, and then they put their sauce. What's the sauce? The bust down sauce is what I think they call it. Their sauce, like it's special sauce, and then it's this. And this is a bite that if I dream about their garlic noodles at least once a week, then there's probably 2 or 3 times a week when I'm hungry, I'm like, I want a Shrimpin' Ain't Easy chopped cheese sandwich. Again, the best bite that I had throughout the entire year, through all my travels, everywhere that I went, every video that I've made, every video that I haven't made, out of everything that I put in my mouth, it was the absolute best. And so if there's anything that you go out and try from this list, that best bite in 2024, Shrimpin' Ain't Easy, chopped cheese. You got to try it. You got to check it out. So I know this video was a little bit different. We're just sitting here, we're chilling, we're talking about the best bites of 2024, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got some good recommendations. As always, my name is Carlos. This is the Uncharted Foodie channel. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, happy eating.